You see a Nigerian Christian or Muslim calling a fellow Nigerian a pagan. You understand? Just because they do not go to church or they do not go to mosque and all of that. They call them pagan. They call people that does not go to church in Nigeria pagan. You know, ask them how the word pagan came into existence in Africa or in the world. You don't know. Our forefathers, our ancestors never practiced paganism. The religion of our forefathers was traditional religion. The same way Christianity is a religion, Islam is a religion, Zoroastrianism, Buddhism, Buddhism, Hindu, Judaism and all of that. The same way people practice that as a religion, the same way our ancestors practiced traditional religion as their own true religion. But because the sole purpose of missionaries in Africa was just to demoralize everything that our ancestors love, practiced, hold dearly to their heart, just because they know that these people, our ancestors, are connecting directly with God. You understand? Because traditional way of life or traditional religion does not give room for someone to solicit for you. It does not give room for you to have chorister or a receptionist in a church who you pay money before you see junior pastor, who you pay money before you see senior pastor, who you contribute money before you see general overseer and all of that. Before then, general overseer will, preside your case, with God. And no. It's not like that in the traditional way of life. Traditional way of life or traditional religion is between you and your God. So because the missionaries, they have seen it that these people have direct contact with God, like they are communicating with God directly. So they needed to destroy that relationship. They wanted to be middleman. They wanted to intermediate between, the people that want to believe in them. So they will stand as a middleman. You ask yourself this question. Just imagine that our ancestors were praying as they were going to, Europe. They brought our ancestors as slaves, right? Just imagine that our ancestors were praying to the God that these particular missionaries or slave masters introduced to them. You understand? Just imagine that our ancestors were praying to this particular God who is here. You understand what I'm saying? And this slave master, these slave buyers, they were also praying to this particular God to lead them home safely, or for them not to lose any slave. Just imagine who do you think this particular God will answer his or her prayer? So because they knew that there is no power in the name of that person they are calling. That's why they told them that our forefathers, that our ancestors, the slaves, that's why they told them to pray, to call on that name